Look at you. Emotional. Hey, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Ratazar Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and blessings to the hopeful and sincere elect. I just want to do a quick response video on these heifers, man. Especially the women of the tribes, starting with the Negro woman. Butt hurt and all emotional because the queen, their harlot queen, Kamala Harris, lost the election to DJ Trump, which, as you know, brother's always been saying, these presidents are pre-selected, not elected, man. That was always in the pipeline. They just basically, had a so-called black woman run for the election to entertain the Goyim, man. But she was never going to be ruler of the fucking country of America, man. That shit would have spiraled out of control within 24 hours if that was the case. But either way, these women are butthurt. Now they're blaming men for Kamala losing the election. Got a few tweets here from these emotional heifers. It says, to the black man, Kim 87.6. And basically just a quick video just to say, as the scripture says in Matthew, every idle word that men shall speak, and that includes you women too. You're going to be held accountable in these last days, man. You're gonna swallow down what you've been pushing out, all this madness that you've been spewing out of your mouths. You're gonna eat that in these last days when all hell breaks loose, and especially in the time of Jacob's trouble. That's why Ezekiel 9:4 is specifically poignant for you tribes, for your judgment, man. And then that same precept talks about maids, young women, which are young women, children, and then women in general. So you women are gonna get jacked the F up in these last days, man, for your incredulity, So it says, to the black men in Georgia that voted for Trump, next time a cop has their knee on y'all necks, please leave us black women out of it. Make a mockery of that George Floyd situation, and the BLM movement, which that was just a farce anyway. That was set up by the small hat rats, to make, money off Jake and, basically just to publicize cop killings and all that. But this is another tweet here. Laid Law Shajar says, also to the black men for Trump, get ready to pay for child support one day and be stopped by the cops. The next day, says, no one is protesting for your ass in the streets, get fucked. So these women are just hateful, man. They were spewing that hatred. This is why the scripture says that, she that is mine enemy, man, shall see it. These women, especially the Negro woman, man, and the woman of the tribes, they're the enemy of the Israelite man, man. But it starts with Eve, man, the nigger woman, man. She was the first to transgress. And she's the enemy of the so-called black man, Hispanic man, on down all the 12 tribes, man. But these women are going to get jacked the F up in these last days because they're spewing a lot of hate and talking a lot of shit when your men are supposed to be your protectors, man. Because you're going to need protection in these last days when all hell breaks loose. Guaranteed. And this is the last tweet here, got from Bray Aggressive, or Bree Aggressive. I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I actually don't care about any of you. See that hate there? This heifer is enforcing that Kamala should lock more black men up, put them through the system, man. Just because this bitch lost the election, man. And that was her own fault, her own doing anyway. Because she's a shit talker. She didn't have no, proper ethics, so-called, what's the term called? Manifesto and all that. She was just spewing bare madness. She was just, not answering questions. She didn't let the people know what she was really about. So she failed, man. She's just a harlot that worked her way up in the political system, and she managed to get a seat next to Biden, so on and so forth, as the VP. But she was a demon being the VP, man. She put Jake through hell. She was the reason Jakes were getting locked up, man. Or when she was the DA, district attorney, she was locking Jakes up left and right, man. From petty crimes to whatever crimes, man. Because she hates Negroes, man. She hates the Negro man. And says, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. I actually don't care about any of you. So this is why when all hell breaks loose, you women are going to catch it, man. And we ain't going to cry and lament for 2/3 of you. We're only concerned about the elect sisters, man, and that's a short few. And we got the women of the other nations too, man. We don't need you black women, you black heifers. As I say, I always say, stay away from the black mamba, man. It says Mamba, Mamba, Salakia. Micah 7:10 says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it. What's she going to see? When all hell breaks loose, she's going to be in the midst of that, man. And no one's going to come to her aid. No one's going to come to her protection. Since you women been crying... Salakia. Since you women been crying out here for the longest that you're all, equal to men and you're independent and you're all strong on your own. We'll see how that works out for you in the time of Jacob's trouble. When you're screaming and wailing like a banshee in the middle of the street, with your hair with your weave hanging half down, you had that damn neck, man. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? So they're going to be doubting the Lord, man. They're going to be doubting the Savior. It says, mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, because the Lord's not coming to deliver all Israel. And that includes 2/3 you niggas, you women too. The Lord's not coming to deliver all Israel, man. And a lot of the 2/3 is, partaking in this destruction that's coming. A lot of them are women. Because there's, when you check out the ratio is, more than the men. Like 7-1 regarding the women to one man. So that's why we don't need exactly every so-called black woman and so on and so forth. We can just need a few good ones. And we got the other women of the other nations to bring back all the 12 tribes, man. So the Lord only coming to deliver a small sanctuary, man. So that's not the whole nation compared to the sand, us being as the sand of the sea. So you women are going to catch untimely hell, and good for your asses, man. Remember all those tweets and comments you were spewing out your mouth when those troops come busting through your door and put you in them internment camps to take that C-hip technology, man. Probably in your right arm or your left arm, or in your forehead or your butt cheek, man. Your BBL. You're going to get that C-hip in your BBL, man, wherever in your body. And you're going to be hit with nuclear missiles, man. And sayonara to your ass. Because all you women ain't going to make it anyway. Isaiah 32:9 says, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. So he said, many days and years shall you be troubled. And we're coming to the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail. It says, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, you women that trust in all your work and, trying to get the bag and all that. Them days are coming to an end, man. Unemployment's going to skyrocket. Homelessness is going to skyrocket. People can't afford their bills because of the cost of living. It's only going to get worse, man. Trump ain't coming to save no one. Trump's going to enforce the New World Order. And in turn with that includes, mass high skyrocketing prices, hyperinflation, the total destabilization of the American system, man. Everyone, the American dollar's already been de-dollarized, and with that, the de-dollarization, all the other nations are not really fucking with the American dollar like that anymore. So America's through, and you women are going to feel the brunt force of that in these last days, man. Verse 11, tremble you women that are at ease. Be troubled, man. So you're going to catch trouble like never before. And as I said, no man's going to come to your aid, man. Especially you proud heifers. It says, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Yeah, you're going to be brought down low. You're going to be humbled in these last days for talking all that good shit. It says, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, and for the fruitful vine, man. So it's time for you women that are careless and, wanton to start lamenting, man. Start to feel that crunch. Start to feel that burden, man. And you will. Let me jump up. Because the men are the one that's going to be hiding, as it says in Isaiah, the second chapter, second verse, Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind. So you need a man. You're going to come to the realization that you need a man. But certain women are not going to be chosen in these last days because the men's going to have the pick of the litter. It's going to be a trade in the places, a transition of power from the woman to the man. Because right now, as it tells you in Isaiah 3:12, children are their oppressors and women will over them. So when all hell breaks loose, you women are going to come to the realization you need a man. But that's going to, so for a lot of you, it's going to be too late because you're going to be disregarded. You're going to be fanned away, basically. Because not every woman's going to be delivered just because you're pretty and all that shit. You know, it's going to be at the discretion of the man, especially an Israelite man that's in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, with his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So you women are going to find out the hard way that you're not the prize, man. You was never the prize. You know, Esau gassed you up, man. He lied to you. He's been lying to you since the garden, man. It says, and a serpent shall be as the hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. It says, and as the rivers of a water in a dry place. So yeah, a man, an Israelite man that's in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is going to be a safe haven for those, righteous sisters, man, virtuous sisters that are going to be delivered. So that's not every woman on this earth, man, or that's not every woman in America. You know, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. Yeah, so only certain women are going to be delivered, man. And a lot of you women are not going to be delivered because you got the attitude of these heifers right here. Proud statements, running your mouth, talking shit, and thinking you're just going to get away with it, man. You have to answer for these comments, man. That's why it says every idle word. I want to finish on that. It's Isaiah 3:13-12. It says, I will make a man, not just any regular man, an Israelite man, a man of the Lord. You know, one of the elect. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. So you're going to come to find out that all along the man was the prize, not you heifers. You know, that was a misconception, man. It says, even the man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So that a man's going to be regarded as that pure, precious gold, man. The best gold in the earth, basically. They're going to be regarded more precious than that in these last days. And it will be that because, like it tells you in Isaiah 4:1, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat on, you know. I don't want to butcher it, so I might as well just get it. But, you know, Isaiah 4:1 real quick. Isaiah 4:1, a remnant prepared. So that's the elect, you know, and then you got the elect sisters as well that's going to be delivered for those men. It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, which is a number of women, a complete number. It says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name, to take away our approach. Yes, so they're going to be those men's wives, and they're going to do what they've been told, you know. You know, they're going to, you know, their desire is going to be unto their husband, Genesis 3:16. They're going to reverence their husbands, man. That's what's coming in these last days, man. A lot of women are going to change their tune, but a lot of them are not going to make it, man. Because a lot of them have been marked for death. These women here talking shit. These bitches marked themselves for death. You know, cursing out the black man and all that because they didn't want to vote for no demon heifer witch named Kamala Harris, man. She's not no true leader, man. She's just a puppet, man. But, you know, Trump's a puppet too, but she was worst out of the two, man. There's no way she was going to lead America back to, you know, the Graceland, so to speak, because America can't be healed anyway. You know, as it tells you in Jeremiah 51. She was going to lead America down the path of destruction, man. Probably quicker than Trump, you know. That would have been a blessing still, but, you know, Trump's the guy that the Lord's going to use to lead America into that third world war, the war of Armageddon. So be it, man. At the end of the day, America's going to be destroyed, man, whoever's the president. But you black heifers, man, you out your fucking mind, you know, for cursing black men out because they didn't want to vote for no scumbucket named Kamala Harris, man. You know, that doesn't really give a fuck about black people. That's why she threw them in jail. Stupid heifers, man. So let me get Matthews 7:21 and a close out on that. You're going to be held accountable, man, because you women are talking a lot of shit. You're running your mouth too damn much, man. So the Lord's going to require you of that in these last days. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall Salaki, 1 second. Yeah, Salaki, I'll read it again. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven, which is only a chosen few, known as the elect. You know, and the 1/3. They're the only ones that's going to be delivered in these last days, man. You know, righteous souls, men, women, and children that are part of the Lord's, you know, the Israel of the Most High, basically. But it starts with the elect. It says, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have we cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works. And this is specifically talking about the men of the Lord. You know, the true prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But you got feigners out there, false prophets out here, acting like they're true prophets, and they're going to be exposed and destroyed. It says, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. So that's exactly what's going to happen to a majority of, the men that, don't do what the Lord told them to do, and want to, go about their own, trying to get their, making their belly, God their belly and all of that, trying to find forms of their own righteousness, vanity and all of that. The Lord's going to reprimand them in these last days, you know. But, this is also for the women here, this precept here, Matthew 12:36. It says, but I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So that includes you women, man. So that includes you women. Because you men are talking a hella shit, man. You're making proud statements, you're wanton, you're bare pomp and all of that. And the Lord's going to reprimand you, man. He's going to jack your asses up. He's going to humble you in these last days, man. Verse 37, for by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Yeah? So you making statements like this to all the black men in Georgia that voted for Trump. Next time a cop has their knee on your necks, please leave us black women out of it. You're going to get jacked the fuck up, And this woman especially, man, I hope Kamala continues to lock black men up. She's a demon for saying something like that. That means you got evil intentions. Just because the man didn't want to vote for your heifer, Kamala Harris. Hope you get to lock black men up. I actually don't care about you, any of you. So we don't care about you. So you're going to have to be held accountable for the words that are coming out of your mouth, man. So that's it, man. So, judgment's on its way anyway, man. 2024, the hopeful year, Jacob's trouble. Going into next year, 2025, it's going to be a hell of a year, man. All hell's going to be breaking loose. Abba Ratazar. And you women are going to find out. You was never the prize, man. You was being gaslighted by your sugar daddy the devil, that the Bible speaks of. So we'll see, man. Just keep that same energy. As brothers say, keep that same energy, man. Anyway, with that, I want to close out. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Chakadash. Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.